Hello everyone. Today in this video I am going to tell you if you really want to improve your English, if you really want to speak very fluent English, then you need to accept your mistake. Yes, dear learners. Today in this video I'll be talking all about this, okay? So without any further delay, let's get into the video. Dear learners, what we do, we all we all are trying to improve our spoken English up to the fluent level. But the problem is when we try to practice our spoken English, so in that period of time, we make lots of mistakes while doing practice of spoken English. So what we think? We think that we are making mistakes again and again. So that's why I will not be able to speak English. And finally, just by thinking such kind of thoughts, okay, just we stop learning English speaking. But reality is not that. What is the reality? When you make mistakes over and over and over, it does not mean that you can't speak English. You cannot speak English, yes. It does not mean that. It does not mean that. If you make mistakes, it realizes you and it awares you that you are a beginner. You need to put your effort more. You need to put more effort to learn English up to the fluent level, to speak fluent English if you really want to speak English. Okay? So when you make mistakes, you should not take it wrong way. You should not take it in a wrong way when you make mistakes. So you should think to yourself, by yourself only, oh, I am making mistakes means I am a beginner. Again, I need to put more effort to improve this mistake or to replace these mistakes in a correct way. Okay, so now this is all about the making mistakes. And now here, what we can do to improve our mistakes and how we can learn just by making mistakes. Okay, so dear learners, now I'll be telling you, even if you make any mistakes, even if you make any mistakes while communicating in English, so today I'll be telling you some tips so that mistakes, and from that mistakes also you will be learning something which will be definitely improving your spoken English. Okay, now let's come back to the point again. Okay, suppose while communicating in English, if you make mistakes, so what do you need to do? Just you need to do what is you need to do is when you practice your spoken English with anybody, whether with your friend, with your partner, or with anybody, and while the conversation, if they find any mistakes of yours, then what you need to do, and if they notice that mistake and if they tells you, oh, this is the place where you made the mistake, so that in that place your responsibility should be there to accept that mistake, not to I did not make this mistake, I am right. This attitude should not be there if you really want to improve your English. Why? Because I have seen many people, when I talk to different people, so what happens when they make any mistake or when I make mistakes, so what is the differences? Listen now. When I make mistakes, or if anybody tells me, oh dear, there is the place where you made the mistake, so what I say, oh, thanks a lot for awaring me, making me aware of my mistake. That is okay. And in others case, not all the people are same, not all the learners are the same quality or of the same quality. No, there are also some learners who are willing to know their mistakes so that they can work on their mistakes. Okay, when I tell them, bro, this is the place where you made the mistake, some of them accept their mistakes very happily, and some of them, what they say, oh, I am right only, you are wrong. Just they start lecturing you only. Oh, why are you telling me, why are you noticing my mistake? So okay, let it be. Everybody has different perceptions. Every individual, okay, has different individual perceptions and way of thinking, so let it be. What I believe is, if you really want to improve your English, so what do you need to do? When you make mistake, no need to worry. Just anybody who notices your mistake, or any friends of yours who notices your mistake, just accept that mistakes happily. Or after accepting that mistake, what do you need to do? What you need to do is just come back to your home, or sit in the place, sit in a very peaceful place, and take a pen, okay, and a notebook, and try to solve your mistake, like where you made the mistake. Suppose now I am speaking, or if anywhere I make mistake, or fortunately, if I come to know, okay, if I come to know that I make a mistake here, or I made a mistake here, so what I need to do, just in the next round when I'll be making the video next time, so there I'll be like I'll be thinking, oh, that day I made a mistake in this way, so today I shouldn't repeat the same mistake. So I mean to tell you that when you make mistake, try to rectify that mistake, try to eliminate that mistake, that in the next conversation you should not do that mistake. Then definitely it will help you a lot. For example, you want to speak something in present, something is present, like he is there, but unfortunately you have spoken this like he was there, so that was past, but you wanted to speak in the present sense. So now when you came to know about your mistake, so accept that and work on that mistake, so that you can learn something new from that mistake. Okay, now let me make you more clear than earlier. Like while talking to anybody, while having conversation to anybody, okay, so if you make mistake, and now I am telling you how your mistake can help you to improve your English very well. So like suppose you are talking to me now, and you made a mistake in a sentence, and I noticed your mistake. Oh, bro, dear learner, this is the place only where you made the mistake. And what you need to do, you need to accept that, and you need to work on that mistake. Then only it will be helping you. Otherwise, if you will be thinking, oh, let it be, next time I will try to do not repeat the same mistake, so it will not work for you. Okay, if you want to take help, and if you want to get benefited from the mistake, so you need to work for them. Try to immediately solve the mistake on the spot only. Then definitely you will see a huge improvement in your way of speaking, and after that you will not have any problem to think, oh, no. And after that you will not be thinking like, oh, if I make mistake there will be any trouble for me to speak in English. No, there will be no any kind of thoughts will be like this, if you have the good knowledge, if you have the proper knowledge and proper information about how to handle the mistakes. Otherwise you will be only in problem just by thinking, oh, I am making a lot of mistakes, I am making a lot of mistakes, so what to do, should I stop learning English? No. So now what I just described you only two things. First is like how to handle with the mistakes, and the second thing is like how mistakes can really help you to grow your English spoken. Okay, and now in the third steps I'll be telling you I'll be telling you that how making mistakes can be fixed and can be eliminated, or you can say like can be eradicated. So friends, there is only one mantra, and that mantra is very simple, that everybody knows, and that is practice. Why? Because there is a saying in English, practice makes you perfect. The more you practice, the better you get in a very less time, in no time. So this is what we all need to do. We all need to practice more and more if we really want to, if we are really seeking for the improvement in spoken English. Practice is the only mantra. Yeah, whatever the things you learn in order to speak better English, that is good. But without practice, you can't speak a single sentence. Yes. Why? Because I have seen, and also I have met many people. They have, you can say like adequate knowledge of the grammar. Every topics of grammar knowledge they have. But when it's come to speaking in English, they are not able to do so. Why? Because they haven't practiced ever. So that's why, and only this is the reason they are not able to do so. So let it be, friends. Just I describe you like how to handle with the mistakes, and how you can learn from your mistakes, and what will you do to rectify making more mistakes. I hope you have understood everything, whatever I wanted to tell you. And in the end of this video, just I would like to say that if you really enjoyed watching my video, and if you found it really helpful for you, please support me and give me a chance. I will definitely providing you very quality contents, and all about my experiences, like how I learned this language. Okay, so, and if you find any mistakes, again I am repeating the same line in my video, so let me know in the comment section so that I can improve my mistake. Okay, so let it be. Till then, bye, see you soon, let's meet in the next video. Thanks for watching my video.